We really heard overwhelming condemnation of Israel's attacks on Iran during this Emergency Security Council meeting. Algeria's ambassador said that Israel is sowing chaos throughout the region. Russia's envoy described Israel's actions as dangerous and irresponsible and said that they risked pushing the region to large-scale nuclear catastrophe. Israel's bombing of Iran is arguably the most significant escalation in the ongoing crisis in the Middle East since the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza. Well, the UN Secretary General has condemned the military escalation in the Middle East. He has said that he's particularly concerned by Israeli attacks on nuclear facilities. And the UN's political chief, Rosemary DiCarlo, spoke in this meeting and gave an overview of the situation. She reiterated the UN's call for maximum restraint, and she said that Israel's airstrikes on Iran were a violation of international law and would lead to more conflict and more tension. She also called on Iran to urgently remedy its non-compliance with its nuclear obligations. The Director General of the IAEA, Rafael Grossi, addressed the Council via video link, and he said that nuclear facilities must never be attacked because people and the environment could be harmed. He said that Israel's strikes against Iran's nuclear enrichment site in Natanz had destroyed the facility's above-ground enrichment plant, and he explained that whilst the level of radioactivity outside the facilities that have been hit has remained unchanged, there is radiological and chemical contamination inside the facility. He added, however, that it should be manageable with appropriate radiation protection and said that he was ready to send a team there. Well, both Iran and Israel spoke at this meeting. Israel's ambassador said that his country had waited for diplomacy to work, but it didn't, and that Israel is acting to, quote, prevent its destruction by dismantling Iran's nuclear program. However, diplomacy was underway. Just this weekend, nuclear talks between the US and Iran were due to continue. Now, Iran's representative at the UN called Israel's attacks barbaric and criminal, and he said that the overwhelming majority of people killed in these strikes are civilians. He also said that the United States was complicit because American weapons were used.